A grave breach of international humanitarian law, a deliberate assassination, a shocking violation of press freedom. Just some of the international condemnation of Israel's murder of 4 Al Jazeera journalists. The EU, China, top UN officials, and even Israel's close ally Germany have all condemned the killings. Well, correspondent Sharif was one of the most prominent voices courageously documenting Israel's genocide in Gaza from the north. Mohammed was also a correspondent who frequently reported on the devastation in Gaza City. Ahmed Al-Najjar was a cameraman who helped to bring images of the unfolding horrors in Gaza to the world, as did Mohammed Nafal. His pictures showed the world the daily hardships endured by Palestinians. Well, their funerals were held in Gaza City on Monday. Hundreds of Palestinians gathered to mourn their deaths. And Sharif and 3 of our colleagues were killed after a clearly marked media tent at the gates of Al-Shifa Hospital was deliberately attacked by Israel. Well, Ahmed Al-Najjar is a Palestinian journalist. He joins us from Khan Younis in Gaza. Thank you so much for being with us here. Ahmed, first of all, has the shock worn off over what happened with the killing of these journalists? And has the reality set in to the deliberate, targeted killing of more journalists there in Gaza?
Thank you, Tom. And allow me first to extend my deepest condolences to the families of our slain colleagues, your network, and to all the people of Gaza who are still under a genocide machine where everyone, including those reporting it, are the victims and are the ones who are being slaughtered with it. It is still shocking. The shocking hasn't settled, not even close so far. And I honestly say that for the first time in 22 months, the Gaza's journalist community has never been shaken this way before. We've already witnessed over the past 22 months the deliberate killing of over 238 fellow journalists, friends, colleagues who were working by us side by side here. But for the first time, this one is different, is extremely shocking in ways that we never imagined possible. You have everyone here has this heartbreak that continues to burn within us, the rage that continues to choke us, and we simply don't find the words enough to describe what happened. Because for months now, what we've witnessed, and in the case of Al Jazeera's crews, especially Anas Sharif, the months of inciting and the continued intimidation and terrorizing against him, saying clearly that we're coming for you on one side from the Israelis. From the other side, we had Anas and all of us here in Gaza saying that they're coming for us. They are going to kill us. They're openly and clearly saying that they're going to kill him. But the assassination button was faster. Anas was killed and all the crew was killed. And this only leaves the people here, everyone, particularly the journalists, remaining and left here in Gaza, who continue to be reduced day by day by this genocide machine, to be in more distress, to be under more intimidation, under more terror by this ongoing suffering and this deliberate targeting of all those who dedicated themselves to report. Because what was Anas and his colleagues and all of our fellow journalists killed for over the past 22 months? For leaving their families behind, for dedicating themselves, dedicating their day and night to be in the streets, to live in makeshift tents like everyone here, to spend their days and nights wandering between the destroyed houses with the corpses under them, to walk in the devastated hospitals between the wounded, between the victims of the Israeli occupation, to carry their screams, to carry their cry, to amplify it to the world, hopefully that these cries would touch ears with living conscience to finally change something in the course of events. And this particular voice, the voice of Anas Sharif, of Muhammad, was stolen and assassinated by this genocide machine, because we witnessed not only journalists, not only one of the most professional and dedicated journalists over the past months, but also humans who couldn't stand helpless and speechless before the suffering of their people, who endured the suffering like everyone else. When Anas broke down in tears when he witnessed the starved people, children, women, victims, wounded, fainting at the wards of the hospitals in northern Gaza and broke in tears, what was he met for? He was instantly met by Istamir, ya Ustaz Anas, inta sotna. You are our voice, Anas. Keep going. You are our voice. And Israel wants this voice to be silenced as it continues to escalate and moves on with this upcoming incursion of Gaza City.
Ahmed, you say that you've never been this shaken. The journalists in Gaza haven't been as shaken as they are now. As a journalist there working, do you have a renewed sense of fear about your own safety, about what could happen to you?
Well, it would be lying to say that fear isn't something that we feel. It is something that becomes a daily part of your daily life here, because the smallest sound of bombs continue to inflict more intimidation and instills within our bodies here. But to have this thought of isolating yourself as a journalist from the rest of everyone here, it's simply surreal, because everyone here is under this genocide. Everyone here endured the bombardment. Everyone has already lost people close to him, and everyone continues to suffer from this blockade. And we continue to have this perception that people, that journalists are special, or in a special position from the rest of everyone here, but it's not, because everyone here is on the quest of safety, trying to find something, find a place to run to under the ongoing bombardments and under the ongoing intimidation. And simply, we won't be given this safety because the Israeli occupation has normalized and the killing and the deliberate assassination of journalists. So once you decide to enroll and to report what is happening, to be the eyes and to be the ears to the world of what is happening in Gaza, you're simply signing a ticket, a one-way ticket, that you will probably be a target to Israel, that continues to ban the entry of the international journalists and all the media outlets around the world. And you find yourself as the only source where pretty much everyone around the world brag about relying at the journalists inside Gaza as their sources for what is happening here, while others, unfortunately, countless others, continue to underestimate what journalists in Gaza are doing, to continue saying that they cannot verify for themselves. So we simply say to them that this is an open invitation. Come into Gaza and see for yourself, but don't expect that your cameras will capture something else, something gentle than the horrific scenes that we already been capturing for more than 22 months.
Indeed. Ahmed, thank you for your work. Thank you for your time with us here on Al Jazeera. We really do appreciate it. Ahmed Al-Najjar for us in Khan Younis.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.